Magatin missing chitab kalenjin netinye komongunet neole ichame kenui tugul negere ketesiet nebo KASS TV. Betut nebo kwang'wan kasi nekituisoti eng yuto bo tetutik nebo Longetab Kabotik. Ako kou en atkai tugul ko kitaunen kekushini kong logoiwek chekamuch kotestai akobitu en komoswek cheterterchin chebo emoni. Kikurenon Caroline Kiplagat neibe logoiwechuto en oret nebo kabarunoik ko Naomi Cherotich. Kikotestai kobitu tetutik cheichegei chebo bandab tai kong'ete taunetab serikalitab kibagenge nebo broad-based government. Chuto ko kosubkei ak President William Ruto ak kora kandoik chebo chamaitab ODM chemwoe kole ityini tetutik chebo bandab tai komoswek tugul chebo emoni. Kabitu chuto kasarta nekatuiyo President William Ruto ak kandoik en komosta anan kandoik chebo chamait noton bo ODM ak kora chebune komosta nebo Awendo en county nebo Migori.
Makofi ya rais. Tumkaribishe kwa makofi. Miradi za rais mnaziona hapa Awendo. Wale wamemkaribisha rais wa Kenya.
Siasa is no longer about slogans. It is now about issues. And the people of Kenya want to know from the leadership they have elected, what is it that they have done in the commitments that we made? We are changing the politics of Kenya so that politics becomes about issues. It becomes about an agenda. It becomes about a plan. And the people of Kenya must keep track of where their leaders are on their commitments, on their agenda, on their plan.
This country is a witness in totality to your transformational leadership. And this country is going to reward you handsomely. And I am proud that when the time comes for them to reward you, this community, this region, this area is going to reward you alongside them, Your Excellency. We have been instructed by our leader, Raila Amolo Odinga, to work with and support totally His Excellency President William Ruto. And that is exactly what we are doing. And our support for President Ruto is not ending tomorrow.
You have shown us a different friendship. I am not saying this because I'm Minister for Finance. I am saying this because I can see the way you relate with everybody in this country. You relate with the Luos, you relate with Turkana, you relate with Kurias here. In fact, hata tulikuwa tunashangaa kwa nini hawa Wakuria wanakupenda na sisi hatukupendi. Kumbe ni hii ndiye walikuwa wanaona hii mwaka yote.
Sasa the only government that has done something in Migori County ni serikali ya ukoloni na serikali ya William Ruto. Serikali ingine yote tuliona kwa view sasa. Kuna kitu tuliona hapa. So if we continue like this, and I can tell you, mimi ni kiongozi ya bunge, minority leader, na pia ni kiongozi katika chama. Tuliketi chini kama viongozi ya chama katika Central Committee ya chama ambayo inaongozwa na baba Raila Amolo Odinga. And we have resolved that we are supporting the broad-based government. Resolution iko kwa minutes ambaye inasainiwa na baba. So sisi tutasupport serikali ya broad-based kwa sababu we want our country to stabilize, we want our country to develop.
Kotetat kotestai lewenisiosiek chemengech anan by-elections tarik 27 arawetab 11 kenyini en komoswek cheterter chebo emet komoche cabinet secretary anan prime cabinet secretary chamait noton nebo UDA kosir kabelisosiek eng lewenisiosiek choto. Kosubkei ak Mudavadi ko kandoik choto ko magat ko kandoik cheiuitos kandoinatet chebire boisiet ak chekosindos ak chamait ak kora kandoinatetab emet.
Right now, there are 7 by-elections for constituencies and 24 for MCS nationally. In Nyanza, you are aware there is Ogunja, And then there's Kaspul in Homa Bay. Then we have Malava in Western. Then we have Mbere North in the eastern side. Then we have Banisa, again, upande huo, to the north kidogo. And then we have Magarini in Kilifi. Sasa, without mincing my words, wewe, nataka nikuulize, kusema ukweli, unafikiri kuna mtu atashinda Tinga kwa upande wa Ugunja na Kaspul? Will it happen? So why do you want to bring somebody to disturb us in Malava? In Homa Bay, the other day, Tinga made a very fundamental statement. He said that he broad-based is not just about now. It is going to be beyond 20. Ama hamukusikia? Mulisikia? It is going to be beyond. So even if you have any deficit in interpreting issues, and I don't think you have a deficit in this room, you know what he was saying, isn't it? He was saying that this partnership is beyond 2027 and they are going to carry it forward.
Kotakemite eng lewenisiosiek choto mengech kokakoito kayamiset Deputy President Professor Kithure Kindiki eng kandoik ak meng'ik chebo county nebo Baringo kole kiyae nomination chebo chamaitab UDA chebo lewenisiet nemining nebo Senate en oret nebo imanit ak netogunot. Bendi meng'ikab Baringo eng lewenisiet nemining anan by-election kolewen senator nelel kosubkei ak nekibet sobenyin neki senator nebo Baringo William Cheptumo.
Baringo hoye. Ni fire si fire. Ni noma si noma. Sasa nyinyi sikizeni. Na musilete mchezo wa kamari. Nyinyi ambao mnaomba hii kiti ya Baringo. Kwa kiti ya Baringo sio yako binafsi, ya wananchi hao wa Baringo. Si namna hiyo? So musifanye mambo ya ujanja. Ndugu zangu naomba na wasi usiweke ujanja. Hii maneno hakuna shortcut. Sisi ni watu ya hii serikali, sisi ni watu ya William Ruto. So chama chetu, mimi nawashukuru so far umefanya kampeni yenu, endeleeni. Lakini tunataka sasa tutafute njia ambayo mmoja wenu, kwa sababu kiti ni kimoja ama na magari, mmoja wenu ndiye atapeperusha bendera. Njia za kupata huyo mmoja ni nyingi, lakini niwahakikishie sisi, nikianza na rais, mimi, hao wenzangu, hao wabunge wako kwa viti na hao wakubwa mawaziri na PSs, hatutaingilia. Mimi nawasihi, kwa sababu najua msimamo wa rais na najua msimamo wangu. Mimi nawasihi wenzangu wale wengine, wabunge, mawaziri, tusiingilie mambo ya wananchi, kwa sababu hawa wote ni vijana wetu. Kuna mtu ametoka nje hapa? Si hao ni vijana wetu wote? Lakini kiti ni kimoja, na lazima tushinde, timu yetu ishinde katika hii maneno. So go, if you make consensus, we will respect that consensus and will accommodate those who will not get the ticket to fly our flag in the election.
Ngebenguno county nebo Uasin Gishu ole kang'at kapkirwok nebo High Court eng Eldoret serikalitab emoni kokoito affidavit nebo biik oeng chemwaat kele baorinik chekimito ak Bethel Chesir netoretindet nebo MP nebo Marakwet East Kango Gobowen nemwaat kele kinam biik chekitinye bundukisiek eng kebeberta nebo Kaptagat tarik 6 nebo arawani koto ole tomo kenyoru inen agoi nguni. Kokoito tiletab kasetab petition nekikoito familia nebo Chesir eng kasitab oeng nebo wikini kokang'at kirwogindet Justice Patrick Otieno koboisien musoknotetab kasari kole nyolu en serikalitab emoni kokoito affidavit nebo baorinichoto oeng kotomo koit sait 4 nebo betutab karon akot en kasarta nekomwochi kapkirwok Attorney General kole moingen serikali ole mito Chesir amu mamito en eunekab police. Timothy Kiplimo koibwech report en koindo.
En kasitab aeng nebo wikini kokikoito petition en High Court nebo Eldoret familia nebo Bethuel Chesir nemwaat kele toretindet nebo MP nebo Marakwet Kongasis Kangogo Bowen komache kesimchi serikali kong'ong ole mite Bethuel nekinam biik chekitinye bundukishek en komosta nebo Kaptagat kobaten betutab raini kokokon walutiet serikali kobun Attorney General en kapkirwok noto kole mamite weroto en eunekab serikali anan ko afisaekab police.
Surprisingly, the AG has equally filed an application seeking to have the orders of habeas corpus set aside on grounds that they are not having our client in their custody. In the application, they admit that Mr. Bethuel Chesir was abducted by armed officers who are 8 in number. Subsequently, they have also confessed that they interrogated the 2 eyewitnesses who are together with Mr. Bethuel Chesir in the same motor vehicle where the abduction happened.
Kangat kirwagindet Justice Patrick Otieno serikali kobun Attorney General kokoito affidavit nebo murenichoton aeng kakimwochi kapkirwok kole kibotokei ak Chesir kotomo kenam en kebeberta nebo Kaptagat.
What the court has directed is that since there were 2 witnesses who were present as at the time of the alleged offense, it would be important for them to record their statements and do an affidavit describing how the entire ordeal happened and whom, to their suspicion, was at the center of it. The court has directed that the state to file the affidavit for those 2 eyewitnesses by latest tomorrow 10 a.m.
Kamoguliotab familia inoto Stephen Ombeko kole yaniche kole afisaekab police chekinam murenonoto bo kenyisiek 53 kit nekakimit kole afisaekab police chekitinygei ak nametab Bethuel.
From the family position, we strongly believe that there can never be a gang of 8 members driving in 2 motor vehicles, double cabin, all of them armed with rifles, AK-47 and G3 rifles. Nobody can carry such heavy machinery if you are not a police officer. If government is telling us that they don't know where Mr. Bethuel Chesir is, then the government is admitting that they have exposed Kenyans to lethal abductions and they are not ready to protect Kenyans.
Tetaten inguni kowechkei familia inoto kapkirwok en betutab Jumatatu nenyoni asikokoch kapkirwok tokyinetabgei nebo kirwoket noto kokakonyor affidavit kobun serikali. Kong'ete kapkirwok nebo Eldoret nemiten county nebo Uasin Gishu logoiwekab emet chebo KASS TV kanenyu ko Timothy Kiplimo.
Kong'ete Eldoret ngebe nguni akoi county nebo Bomet ole wendi koboisien silingisiek million 4.2 kila kenyit kampunitab Brown's Plantation kokochi somanet nebo buch kipsomaninik 28 kobun counties chebo Bomet ak Kericho kosubkei ak Managing Director nebo Brown Sami Kirui komwoe kole scholarship nito konyoru kipsomaninik somanet akoi kowang'u somaneng'wany. Festus Rono kotinye report kong'ete Bomet.
En igorto nekakiyai en Bomet nebo kikochi kipsomaninik 28 kobun counties chebo Bomet ak Kericho scholarship kobun Brown's Plantations komwa Managing Director nebo Brown's Plantations Sam Kirui kole wendi koboisien rabisiek cheite milionisiek 4.2 en kila kenyit en scholarship inoton.
We are here to award 28 scholarships. We are from 11 constituencies of Bomet and Kericho. And we have 6 positions reserved for dependents of Brown's Plantations and Finlay's tea extracts. As you are aware, we've been doing this every year and we'll continue to do that.
Kamwa ofisayat neo en Browns Plantations Dushat Ratwate kole tesetai kokochin toretet kipsomaninik en kila kenyit en counties ichoton oeng.
Browns Plantation Kenya remains committed to provide resources and opportunities that is sustainable to the community growth for generations to come. The scholarships programs is a core pillar of our sustainability strategy, supporting and development of tomorrow's leaders. Creating an equitable educational landscape requires a multinational and a multi-sectoral approach. That is why we applaud the government of Kenya for expanding access to digital learning resources, equipping students with their skills to thrive in a technology-driven world. I'm also delighted that each student will receive a laptop not only to support their studies, but also to enhance their digital skills.
Bishop Alfred Rotich ko nebo kecheret en Browns Plantation Community Trust nekamwa ine kole chang boisionik cheisuldoen ichek ne agenge ko teksetab sukulisiek.
Our support goes beyond tuition. To date, the Trust has invested over Kenya shillings 317 million in 79 educational infrastructure projects across every ward in Bomet and Kericho.
Kosubkei ak noton kokakicher kipsomaninik chekanyor scholarship koker kole kaboisien boroinotok koib walet en sobenywan.
What you can do, what you have already done to this time, and what you can do in the future. Don't get yourself boundaries to this Kericho or to Bomet, but don't forget Bomet and Kericho because this is where you come from. But you can expand yourself to the whole of Kenya and also to the whole of world.
I want to challenge you that you are the future of this country. You are the light of the communities where you have come from. You laid aside everything else and focus on your studies, and your reward is here.
Kongeten county nebo Bomet logoiwekab emet chebo KASS, kainenyun ko Festus Rono.
En county nebo Nandi kokanyoru konetisiet kipsomaninik chesire 1,000 chebo sukulisiekab secondary college ak sukulisiekab barak en county nebo Nandi kobun kibagengeit nebo Hokil Foundation. Kamwa patron nebo kibagengeit noton Zakias Rob kole kanyolu anan kanyol konetisionoton kipsomaninik choto asikonyoru tokyinetab sobet mising ko nyorunetab boisionik ak koistoegei atebosiek chemakororon. Sirinenyo Cornelius Keter koibwech report en koindo.
Kosubkei ak patron nebo kibagengeit notok bo Hokil Foundation Zakias Rob ko kikomuch kibagengeit notok bo Hokil Foundation kotoret kipsomaninik chesire 3,000 chebunu korik chemaimuchigei eng county nebo Nandi ak kounotok ko kaikochi icheket konetisiet koboto cherset asikomuch kwai komie eng somanenwa mising ko eng kipsomaninik chetokyingei kwae tiemutikab kenyini chebo boror.
Kinget kele lagok chemite form 4 kobendi kwae testi konekit. So akiwa kecher lagochotok kelenji mau sabet ko mau ole bunu lagok ko kikisiki kot nebo biik chemite ngweny kele lagochu ngot koyankei ako en kamuktaindet komite borotet nemite tai yun. So akicher lagochu keleji kokilgei amu ko ki foundation ko kike sacrifice akichek kikonu chepkonda kitikin kisomesani lagochoto akimeche akichek lagochu kokilgei situngwek akichek toretet eng biik alak. Toreti foundation lagochu kotoret kokwenwa ak kotoret akichek ak biik alak.
Kasom ro biik chetindoi maget nemie komongei ak kotoret kipsomaninik chemokyingei toretet ole kale chang lagok chemokyingei ketoret asikomuch koityi karwotitoenwa ole kacher kora sak neranik koistoegei atebosiek chemanyolu cheu chebo boisietab mayek koboto kerichekab bokitet ng'alek chekarob eut. Damian Matelong.
I appeal to the government, to the stakeholders, well-wishers. I appeal for them to join me and raise some funds for Hokil Foundation, or if they can do it in their own way, to help support those bright students who are needy with school fees. I urge the diaspora community too, the Kitwek of Australia and the Kotabka of the USA, North America. This need, we have bright students and the school fees is skyrocketing by the day, and we need help so we can help these children realize their dreams in academia. I say things like alcoholism, like drugs, and just engaging in sexual promiscuity or things that is untoward for their health. I urge them to be supportive. I urge them to be in a place where they are supportive of the government.
Tumekuwa na visa vingi sana ya wanafunzi wetu hata wakiwa katika vyuo vikuu na pia katika shule zetu za sekondari ambazo wanajizingiza katika shida ama dawa za kulevya ambazo sometimes zinafika mahali ambayo wanaweza kupotea katika maisha.
Shakil Chepchumba Kilbat Kibiego ko alak eng neranik che kitoret kibagenge inoto bo Hokil Foundation.
Being grateful to the organization, my hope is for the Hokil Foundation to continue helping more students, and also I have hope that maybe one day, one time, I'll also be part of this committee to help other students.
I want to thank this foundation for sponsoring me. I graduated last year from the University of Kabianga, and through this foundation, I was able to achieve my dreams. I'm now a teacher.
We are so grateful being beneficiaries of Hokil Foundation, because with the funds, we got the funds through the school fees and also the mentorship. We've been mentored 4 times yearly.
Some of us, we had lost hope, but we have hope right now because of them. And I would like to tell them that may God bless you and expand your territories.
Nashukuru foundation hii ya Hokil kwa kuwa alinipata nikiwa na shida kubwa sana wakati mtoto wangu alipopatiwa basari kwa hii shule, sababu wakati ule mtoto wangu alipopatwa na shida akaanguka kwa school fees.
Kongete taonitab Kapsabet eng county nebo Nandi, logoiwekab emet chebo KASS, kainenyu ko Cornelius Keter.
Kong'eten ng'wendut noton nebo mung'aret kokakobarasta benkit nebo cooperative walutikab mung'arenyin chebo arawek 6 chetai nebo kenyitab mung'aret nebo 2025 cheiboru kole kanyoru benkit noton melekto anan profit nebo silingisiek bilion 19.7 kotomo ketil aisurut, ole noton ko teset nebo kebebertab 8.3 en bogol nebo ngikerchin ak bilion 18.2 chekinyoru en kasarta neunito kenyitab 2024. Walutichuton bo benkitab cooperative koboru kole kanyoru benkit noto melekto nebo silingisiek bilion 14.1 kokaketil aisurut nekatesak ngekerchin ak bilion 13.5 chekinyoru en kasarta neunito kenyit nekosirtoi. Sirindenyo Victor Korir kotinye ripoti en koindo.
Kobun logoiyot nekakiyokyi korikab kabarastaet komwa Managing Director nebo benkitab Cooperative Dr. Gideon Muriuki kole kimnotet nekonyoru benkinotok en mung'aret ko kosubkei ak kakwautik chetestai koibe ichek chetokchingei kokimit kabaraetab mung'aret asikoityi magutikab customers. En walutik chekaibarasta benkinotok ko ng'ong'op kole kotesak mornotet netindoi en kebeberta nebo 13.2 en bogol akoi bilion 811.9 en kasarta nebo arawek 6 chetai chebo kenyitab 2025. Kotesak rabinik chekokonor customers chebo benkinotok en kebeberta nebo 7.9 en bogol akoi bilion 547.7 akot en kasarta nekotesak besenwek chekoikoito en kebeberta nebo 4.2 en bogol akoi bilion 391.3 en arawek 6 chetai chebo kenyit nebo 2025. En kasarata kokotesak rabinik chekonyor shareholders chebo benkitab cooperative en kebeberta nebo 23.4 en bogol akoi bilion 156.3 en kenyitab 2025. Nito ko en kasarta nekotesak rabinik chekonyor benkitab cooperative cheboisien en kasuldaetab mung'arenyin en kebeberta nebo 10.8 en bogol akoi bilion 43.5 kosubkei ak nekotesak melekto nekonyor kobun besenwek en kebeberta nebo 23.1 en bogol. Kotinygei ak boisietab musongnotet en mung'aret kokotestai benkitab cooperative koboisie musongnotet kokimit boisionik ole kokomuch konapta boisiet nebo ATMs kopkwa jirani ak simoshek en nyorunetab toretet ak tetutik alak chebo benkinotok cheikonyumnyum kasuldaetab mung'aret akomuktechi benkinotok kouto kebeberta nebo 90 en bogol nebo boisionik chetinyegei ak customers. En nguni kokomuch kolumda benkinotok ATMs 622 akosir 1016 koitetab agents chebo chebo COP kwa jirani en emet komugul. Akot eng kasarta nekoimuch kokoito COP besenwek cheite billion 36.4 kobun oret nebo M-COP Cash ole billion 5.7 kokoikoito koityi chemung'arainik chemengechen chenootin ko MSMEs. En kasaratak komuch mung'arosiek alake chenomu benkitab COP cheboto benkisiek koyai komie konyor komponitab COP Bank Assurance Intermediary Limited melekto nebo million 790.8 kotomo ketil aisurut konyor Cooperative Bank of South Sudan melekto nebo silingisiek million 56.9 kotomo ketil aisurut eng kasarta nekonyor COP Trust Investment Services Limited ak Kingdom Bank melekwek chebo million 360.8 ak million 491.1 kotomo ketil aisurut. Nitok ko en kasarta nekokotesak koitet nebo mornokab benkitab Cooperative agoi 212 en emet komugul koyat benkitab Kingdom ak Co-Bank nebo South Sudan mornok chelelach en Machakos ak Wau. Olen nguni kotindo mornok 23 ak 5 agetugul en ichek. Victor Korir, KASS, Nairobi.
Ngebe nguni kiwanjosiek kole kakoito kurset President nebo Athletics Kenya Retired General Jackson Tuwei eng rwekab emoni koistoegei boisietab kerichek eng labatet anan doping nemwoe kole kotestai kowekchi emoni kainenyin eng wendet nebo labatet. Kong'oloni kasarta nekoindochi yatetab kambit nebo chopchinetabgei nebo timitab Kenya nechopchinigei kabelisiosiekab ing'ony chebo labatet en Tokyo arawet nenyone, komwa Tuwei kole tesetai AK ak konetisiet nebo kokochi kotigonutik rwoik choton koistoegei atebosiek cheimuch kowech labateng'wany. Timothy Kiplimo kotinye report en koindo.
Kondochin yatetab training camp nebo rwoik chebendi kolobotyin emoni en kabeletabgei nebo Tokyo World Athletics Championships en arawet nenyone, komwa president nebo Athletics Kenya Jackson Tuwei eng tuget nekanyitat kateunet en rwoik chebo emoni kole mabendi koyani ichek kotestai alak en rwoik choto komurit kainet nebo emoni kobun boisietab kerichek cheteshin kimnatet borto.
This thing is giving us a problem and why we need to get out of this. First of all, we have been in category A for the last 8-9 years almost because of doping. And every now and then we have taken them through serious education processes with ADAC. And there is not a single athlete today that can say they don't understand what doping is all about.
Kaikimit Tuwei kole boisietab musoknotetab kasari en inguni ko kikotoret oleo en boriet nekitekyin kerichechoto maiyonotin kit nekamach rwoikab emoni koistoengei kotugul.
The technology that is employed today in the world, there is very little chance of escaping if you have used any substance, any prohibited substance or method. And so we have guided them on what to do. We have told them to be very careful because we cannot continue. We cannot continue bringing a bad name to our federation, bringing a bad name to our country, just because of one or two individuals. It's not all the athletes who do this, but even one alone, during the World Championships or Commonwealth or Olympics, just one alone will give a very bad name to our country.
Gideon Chirchir ko agenge en coaches chebo Team Kenya ole kamwa kole tesetai chopchinetabgei nebo kabeletabgei noto kiyoe eng Tokyo. Ko alak en rwoik cheboto Perez Chepchirchir ak Nicholas Kebenei ko kamwa kole chobotin ichek koker kole kanamchi barak songoliet nebo emoni en kabelisiosiek choto.
We started on Friday and we are doing good. So far so good. Our athletes are in high spirit. We are training and they have been training wherever they were. What we are doing right now is to bond them together and work on technical aspects. Otherwise, we are good.
We have been prepared well and we are ready. As team marathon, both ladies and women, we have prepared well and we are ready to go and compete and to bring back home a good performance.
And we are looking forward to make our country proud. We just have 3 weeks to go, and I think all of our team are set to do well in Tokyo.
kong'eten nganaset nebo Eldoret en county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiwekab urerioshek chebo KASS TV, kanenyu ko Timothy Kiplimo.
Kitokchini yoto chitab kolenzi kayumetab logoiwek chot chebo emet, mung'aretab urerioshek chekaitun kemboni kong'eten studio nebo KASS TV. Kiurenon Caroline Kiplagat nekoibwech logoiwechuto en oret nebo kabarunoik ko Naomi Cherotich. Kimagun kiy age tugul nekararan, testai ker KASS TV kimnatet night.